Two huge points to make on this Feast of Divine Mercy Sunday. The first is Jesus offers very specific, concrete promises to St. Faustina about 100 years ago. To us in the modern world who need it. We need specific, tangible, concrete things to hear from him, and we respond. So you see this image at the base of the altar. That's how he appeared to her, with the two rays coming from his Sacred Heart, the red and the blue, offering his mercy and his peace to the modern world. And he promised anyone who goes to Mass on this feast and receives communion and confession on this feast receives forgiveness of sins and remission, total remission of punishment due to sin. As Deacon Ted explained in his homily this morning, that means if you die tonight, you go straight to heaven, you bypass purgatory. That's his mercy, his offer to the modern world. And he kind of makes it clear it's his final offer before he comes to judge us. So I might call it a get-out-of-jail-free card. I'll be offering confessions after Mass. I was 12 to 3 this afternoon, confessions straight through. They allowed me 10 minutes for a bite to eat. And otherwise, it was straight through. The people would take full advantage of this offer from the Lord for mercy. No matter how long it's been, no matter what you confess, total forgiveness, total remission of sin for sins you committed at this point in your life. All that punishment can be wiped away. Having heard this gospel, he does the same thing with Thomas. Offers concrete, specific evidence of his resurrection. He says to Thomas, again, making an appearance like he did to Faustina, "Put your finger here and see my hands, and bring your hand and put it into my side." Thomas needed that concrete proof that he could see and touch, and then he believed and said, "My Lord and my God." Leads to the second point, probably the biggest point of all, of why Jesus appeared to her and relayed all the messages. He literally called her his secretary, to regain trust. He knew Thomas wasn't believing, so he offered this proof. And he knows there are people in our parish, in every parish in the world, who follow him but don't trust him anymore. They don't trust in his goodness. They might see it all around them, and they're faithful to prayer, and they're faithful to Mass and the church and sacraments. Or maybe they stop going to confession because they don't trust that he's merciful or forgiving. He knows people are struggling with this. Like he knew Thomas wasn't believing. So he extends himself even more to say, please, please, trust in me. Trust in my goodness. Trust in my mercy. I'm going to overdo it so that I have another shot with you. So one of the big saying is that you see at the bottom of the image, "Jesus, I trust in you." That's the big takeaway he wants us to have, not just today, but every day. Jesus, I trust in you.